Glorious afternoon, everyone. This message is powered by neuromelanin. In the words of the late, great Dick Gregory, when the universe pick you and you put on the magic glasses, there are rules to go with them. First, you can never take the glasses off. Second, you don't see things as you want them to be. You see things as they are. And third, you cannot force anyone else to put those glasses on. What a wonderful time it is to be alive. Oh my goodness, in this day, in this time, going through this experience is absolutely phenomenal. When I was chosen to go on this journey and to be the generational curse breaker of my bloodline and of my lineage, I did not even know what any of that entailed. But what I do know is that I didn't just heal myself, but I healed all of my ancestors in my lineage, and knowing that they no longer have to carry that pain any more lifetimes. It stopped with me. And not only do they not have to carry that pain, but that pain is not going to continue with the future generations. And it just humbles me. I am so honored to be the one to do that, for that honor to be bestowed on me. And I tell you, I would do that thing from now until eternity if that means for my lineage and my bloodline to be free of all of the things that we had to contend with. We had to face addictions, betrayal, poverty, incest, and God knows what else we had to contend with. And just knowing that I stood in the fire, of all of that trauma, carrying burdens that was not mine. But you know what? I faced them head on. And I rope-a-doped and I did everything that was needed to do to get all of that off of my bloodline and all of, and my lineage. And just did the healing, just going through the healing process, So the way I'm looking at it is anything, whether physical, spiritual, or anything, they're going to have to think twice before ever touching, anybody in my family, my legacy, in my bloodline ever again. So I just feel really, really good just knowing that all of those curses has been eliminated. And speaking of elimination, CERN is gone. And I have listened to, the dismantling of CERN, for the last week. And if you have not heard about CERN being gone, you must be living under a rock, because that information, it was everywhere on the planet. And, and what I gathered from all of the information that I did hear is that it just boiled down to us. We did that. We did that with the raising of our consciousness, because as we wake up and find out and remember who we are, just that in and of itself is dismantling these busted up, broke down systems that has been controlling us for thousands of years, or whenever, CERN actually came into existence. But the point is remembering who we are and knowing that, we're in this, we're in it to win it. And once we remember who we are, they can't do anything with us. And once they dismantled CERN, of course, the first thing they started doing was running. They was running for the portals. So they all started running, and guess what? Every doggone portal that they went to trying to escape was closed, tighter than a rubber band. They can't go anywhere, and they are left here to be dealt with, and definitely being dealt with. They're definitely going to be doing that if they haven't already. So they had nowhere to run, they had nowhere to hide, and that's too bad. So sad. And so that's my message, you guys, is just to I was just being so humbled about being the one chosen, and I'm not sure if there's one person nominated, per bloodline. I'm not sure how that works, but I do know that, as far as I know, nobody else in my family, my immediate family, and I don't know about my extended family, who actually has been, I guess, nominated to be the generational, curse breaker for the bloodline and the lineage. But I can say that I am grateful to have been chosen to be that for my bloodline. And so with that being said, guys, I just want to thank you guys for dropping in on me, and to tell you that I'm headed over to www.soulgasmdesigns.com, because they've got some really, really nice stuff over there, guys. Come on, meet me over there. I'll see you there. Bye.